starting to the NFC, y'all.
I'm here for it.
Let's start with Chicago.
The
Um,
Bears.
Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, year two. Ben Johnson is the guru with quarterbacks. Guru. They added Kobe Bryant, who's fucking injured. Shit's wild. Uh,
Something about being Kobe.
yeah, Devin Bush. Devin Bush. They lost DJ Moore though. But I
That's
feel
not a
like
loss. They weren't using him. They
Adunze and
weren't using
fucking
him.
yeah, exactly. Um, and Caleb Williams take that next step. Now I'm gonna get shitted on, but
Probably.
over under is 9.5, just like Cincinnati.
Really.
And I feel like just like Cincinnati, I think the Chicago Bears will go 12-5.
Okay.
Um, I feel like they have a good defense and their offense is the question mark. But their offense is pretty good. And Ben Johnson is year two Ben Johnson. Don't forget about what the fuck he did for Detroit. When he has his team set and his offense set, he has that quarterback that one of the teams in the AFC North don't have. They have that quarterback that can change the realm of the fucking team. So I feel like they can go 12-5. I feel like Caleb Williams is gonna have a monster year, and I feel like the Chicago Bears will win the NFC North. Next,
I'll go on this one. I'll go. Um, I don't disagree with the offense. Actually, I disagree with you about something. The offense got younger. They lost DJ Moore, who they weren't even using, and they got something of value for it. Um, I, I think the only question mark I have in their offense is younger wide receivers now because you don't got that veteran presence in DJ Moore. But I feel like they didn't use him last year. They're going to use Colson Loveland more. They're going to Luther Burden's got to step up, and he looked like a when he had time to play last year, he looked good. Um, the running game's got to be just as important as it was when he was Ben Johnson was coaching in Detroit. I think adding Devin Bush was a crucial part. I hated that he didn't stay with the Browns, but you go where the money goes, and I don't judge. Um, I don't see them winning 12 games. I will say more 10 in like a wild card spot for me. Um, the offensive line, they also bolstered that up to make sure that, they protect the money in him. But you say he has to take a next step. I feel like he took a pretty big step last year. He led them to the playoffs and won, I do believe, that playoff game, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Um, I think the next step is like, yeah, he's on the cover of Madden, but it comes with the cover of Madden, bro.
it's another step that I can't say right now that I'm saving for later in the
Oh,
year.
kind of. There you go. They're gonna win the division. They're gonna win.
What stuff are you talking about?
He knows the step you're
I
talking
will
about.
let you know. I'm not no spoiler alerts here, sir.
He trying to be different. I don't know. I see them as like still a 10, 11 win team. I'll say 10-7. They're above, but like not by much. And I think they're more of a wild card team this year. Yeah, they added some pieces, but I think that division's way tougher than people give it credit for. I think it's the
This
toughest
division
division.
is tough. It's the second
Hmm.
toughest division. No, third toughest division, I think.
We'll see. I just think it's a tough division. Um, and I think that Detroit's going to have a really good year, but that's something we'll get to. I think 10-7 is a solid number for me.
Damn it,
Okay.
Frank. Damn it, Frankie.
Hey, man, I aim to please, brother.
Shit.
Okay. So you going over 9.5 though.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think they if
Okay.
they don't win more than 9 games, that would be more surprising to me.
All right. Frank Elijah, you want to go next?
Yeah, I might as well because mine's not really different. I actually had the Bears around like 9, 10 wins. And I just looked up the schedule. I'm gonna go 10 on that, but I don't got them winning the division. But I like what they got. I think as far as Caleb, just what he did last year was that step he needed to take at this stage in his career. I think now he's entering that stage where now the other guys around him have to get brought up to his level so that he can actually elevate. If
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? The other guys around him have to start. They have to elevate themselves to his level, and that'll get them over that hump. I got them winning 10 games though, and I definitely got them probably winning the playoff game. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
Okay. So everybody think like this offense. Not Sean, my bad. I'm gonna wait till you done. Sean, go ahead.
It'll be
I had exactly what Frankie and Elijah had. I had them 10 wins, so 10-7. I don't think the defense is really going to be a problem. Watching that team last year, like offensively, their stats were good and everything, but like a lot of close games. Like, man, how they winning these games? They're not throwing DJ Moore. They're not using Rome Dunze at all. Like how they winning these games? Um, so not a bad team. They figure out how to win. The only thing I'm worried about this year is like how are they going to continue like their offensive air threat? Like they really weren't using their receivers and even Loveland last year. Like to be dead honest with you, out of the games I watched, I was left questionable sometimes. Like how in the heck did they pull out and win this game? How they pull this off? But their offense, like receiving wise, is what worries me. Will be the only like downside to the team I see, but I had them right at around the 10-7.
I was gonna say they
Okay.
need one of these rookies to step and be a number one for sure.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
that's another thing is like who's gonna be that number one? Is it gonna be Luther or is it gonna be a Doomsday? Or is it gonna be like or is Colston Loveland gonna take a lot of the targets? I
Dude,
don't
Man, y'all
know.
it's a
remember I had both of
possibility.
them last year. I dropped
I,
Loveland at the very beginning, and
and
I
Loveland
stuck
went
it out
off.
with a Dunze on my bench the whole time and complained
Didn't he
about
get
him
injured?
every week.
Sean didn't Odunze get injured last year? Like wasn't he out for like 6 weeks
Yeah,
at
he
one point
was
with his
out. He
foot?
was out for a while.
So think about that. They were winning games without him even. And yeah,
Yep.
there was DJ Moore out there, but like they didn't. Dude,
And they
I
were
had
barely
DJ Moore.
throwing to him. Like I said, I
I
was
had
left
DJ Moore,
questionable.
so I
Like how
know
they
they
winning
would throw to him.
games.
They would throw him
Zacharias
like
is whatever the hell his name is.
yes,
Zacchaeus. Oh,
Almidas
that was the Eagles'
Zacchaeus.
old dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
Zacchaeus.
him. Zacchaeus.
But yeah, but I mean, like their offense is weird because like they utilize like just random positions. I feel like they don't like center in like it's a wide receiver team like how the
Yeah.
Bengals are. You know, Chase, Higgins, all them boys are going to get involved. The Bears is just like we're going to run the ball a little bit, and then Caleb's going to take off, or he's going to make a big play down the field, and it's just a bunch of like random like thrown passes to people, and then you get a handoff here and there. That's another question: is who's going to be the running back this year too? That's a
Fucking
big.
DeAndre Swift, but he's been 1,000 yard back almost every
You
year
don't think
he's
the dude from
played.
Rutgers is going to take his job though?
I don't think so because Ben Johnson he likes those running backs like he likes a committee, but he
Yeah,
likes more of like uh the hell is his name Jameer Gibbs type.
yeah, he likes some speedbacks.
But I
I don't know.
mean we'll see. But I feel like it's gonna be a fun year for Chicago.
Oh,
Um,
definitely.
next
Where are we going in the north, sir?
Next, we're going to the Minnesota Vikings. JJ McCheckdown underperformed last year. The Michigan man, JJ McCarthy, superior to others, the quarterback whisperer. But they added Kyler Murray. They added Kyler Murray and Jawan Jennings, who I forgot about. They added to this offense, y'all. This
Mm-hmm.
it was a pretty good offense already. They just needed that one position to perform. And I don't know how to feel about Kyler Murray, man. I mean, he's an improvement over JJ McCheckdown, but I don't know. But they lost Jonathan Green, Javon Hargrave, Jonathan Allen, which it was like a lot of veteran defensive linemen, a lot of defensive leadership, veteran defensive leadership. But the biggest question is, can Kyler Murray improve this offense and get it back to where it used to be? Because Jay Jettas is arguably the best receiver in football. Arguably. Um,
That's a big
I'm gonna get
argument.
my I'm gonna get my over with. We're gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
I chose this team for a reason, but I got them going 7-10. Over under is 8.5, but I got them going 7-10.
Eight.
Whoever want to go next.
Got them going under. I have them at 8-9. I do think Kyler Murray makes this offense a little bit better. But with them losing, Jonathan Allen, Hargrave, the other guy, and they didn't really fill those either. I feel like this defense is going to struggle. It's not going to be like a good Minnesota Vikings defense team like they have been in the past. Like I think they are going to struggle heavily on that side of the ball, and will finish. I think they might be lucky to win 8 games.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sean, I mean Frankie or Elijah, y'all can whatever which one.
I got
Uh,
him going under, but I'm not sold on Kyler Murray at all. I wasn't sold on him when he got drafted. So I'm always not believe in him. That's just how that goes.
What you think? I mean,
Now Justin Jefferson, my favorite receiver in football, though. I'm not gonna lie.
yes.
That's my favorite receiver in football, but
Yeah.
you
Just
gotta
to be
get
clear, I
him.
was not hyping Kyler up. I was just saying he's better than what they had to
Oh yeah, I
me.
feel you on that. He's better than JJ McCarthy. That's for
But check
damn
Mhm.
sure.
down.
That's for damn sure. There's something about them McCarthys in football, man.
Yo.
there it is. I'm here for the shot.
Hey, yo, okay. But what you Elijah, what you think they gonna go though? Like you said under 8.5, but like what, 7?
Um, well, Sean said eight. Eight is actually a good prediction. I'm gonna go seven. I'm gonna go right under that seven. Seven wins.
7. All right. And
But
you
eight is
you
good
what
though.
about their defense? In your opinion? Like I know Sean said he thinks their defense gonna take a big step back. What about you?
Um, yeah, I mean, just losing veteran leadership is a step back. Once you lose veteran leadership, now you're relying on a lot of inexperienced guys who can't say they've been around every single block. That could be tough for any defense, especially when you already are trying to correct things on the offensive side of the ball. You gon' naturally focus on one side more than the other, and it's going to be the offense because that's where the points is coming from.
Okay. I feel that, man, hey man, this team is just easy. I don't feel like they're easy to predict, but I feel like they're easy to predict. I don't know how to explain that, but I feel like that's why I chose this team. But Frankie, you're next. What's your opinion on the Minnesota?
With Minnesota, is their defense coordinator still Brian Flores? Is he not still their D coordinator?
So hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he still is. If he is, yeah, they lost veteran leadership, but they drafted some dogs. So I'm not saying that's going to be like the end all. They're still going to have a solid defense, but I'm in that 8 win range as well. I think they're going to be within that. I think Kyler is significantly better than your boy JJ Checkdown. Um, I know it's not a significant amount, but I mean, if it is, that's how bad JJ is. Because I mean, Kyler can still sling it. It's not like his arm is shot, anything like that. I think the offense will be a little bit better, but they are going to run Jordan Mason more than they're going to run Aaron Jones. I've heard. So
I feel like their offense is going to put up points, but their defense is going to allow points, and it's
I don't know, man, because like every year there's always one defense that kind of like has like a young rookie star, and I don't know. I think eight
I
wins is
just
a
feel
good
like you would
number.
be banking on on rookies coming in being amazing.
We did that as Browns, and as fans of Browns, Carson Schlesinger, Mason Graham, we kind of did that
But
last
you
year.
also,
That's
but
two
you also
people.
had veteran presence that leadership, not leadership,
Who
because
who
Miles
leader?
Garrett
Who was
wasn't
the
a
leader
leader,
last year? Because I'll tell you
but
who it
we
wasn't.
had we had guys that played well, that were older and can like Denzel Ward, and we had guys around like
You had veterans,
safety.
yeah. I know what you're saying. You don't think there's any veterans on that defense?
I think there's veteran, but I don't think they're.
All right.
I'm not gonna
All
say
right. I mean,
talented
I'm
because it's
not
the
saying, look,
NFL.
I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl or anything. I'm just saying they're going to win 8 wins. I just think that defense isn't going to be as bad as you guys think it's going to be. I mean, they still got talent, but I do
I'm
agree
not
that
saying
their
it's gonna
offenses
be.
might be better than their defense.
I'm not saying it's gonna be like Cincinnati Bengals style defense, but I think it's gonna be like. I feel like it's gonna be like how you remember how Baltimore a couple years ago when they was like allowing everybody and their mama to score in the early season. Then they finally
Mm-hmm.
figured it out as the team got older and the season progressed because they had a lot of young guys because their veterans got injured. That's how I think this
Mm-hmm.
team is going to do. I feel like early in the year they're gonna allow a lot of points, and then they're gonna click. It's gonna click, and they're gonna get going a little bit.
I don't disagree, but I'm just saying they drafted solid D tackle Dominique Orange. They drafted Jake Galladay, who was out of Cincinnati. Dude's a very good linebacker. He kind of
Yeah,
reminds me of
he is.
Schlesinger. He has a nose for the ball. Those are two dudes that can make an impact in those levels. All right, but again, it involves veterans, and I understand that. So veteran presence will be required. You are losing a pass rusher with Jonathan Greenard. You're losing, Jonathan Allen. You're losing a bunch of guys. I understand that. I'm just saying I don't think their defense is going to be as bad as what you guys think it is. I think they're going to be a competitive team, but 8 wins is probably what they're going to be at.
That's wild. That's why we agreed on. Damn, that's crazy. That's
Elijah went
wild.
different. He wanted to be 7. He didn't want to
I
be
mean,
that
I
8.
did 7 too, but we agreed in a decent spot. Like that's three fucking teams in the divisions that we agreed on. I thought we was gonna be all over the fucking place.
I mean, I don't know how.
Now, all right, do y'all think just an opinion, because we got a little bit of time here. An opinion. Do you think JJ McCarthy plays at all this year?
If
Regular
Kyler
season.
gets injured, if Kyler gets injured, sure.
No,
Who else you going to go to?
let's say he's healthy. Do you think Kyler struggles and they put JJ in?
I don't know if you. I mean,
How bad is he struggling? That's the question.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. I mean, how are you struggling with Jettas? If he could, Jettas is just as good as Hopkins was, and Murray was finding Hopkins no problem. I
true,
mean,
true.
I, I mean, if anything, I think Murray could be up for a better season possibly if him and
Think so too.
Jettas
I
get
think
together.
I think Kyler Murray gonna have a good year. It's not gonna
And they
be
got
an all
Jawan
timer,
Jennings.
but
People sleep on Jawan Jennings. He's been
yep,
solid when the Niners needed him.
yep. And they even got what's the name too? Why am I blanking on everybody's
You talk
name?
about the Jordan Addison?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
So they
Their
got
offense could be
receive, they
explosive.
got offense. It's just the question is that fucking defense, man.
I
But all
think the
right,
question's the
we
quarterback,
gonna
but
gonna wrap up the NFC North next. Dragon Ball Z.